Tyler Reddick has done something no driver has done since 1987. 5 wins, 9 races. And Kevin Harvick just went on his podcast and said, that is not even close to where this season is going to end. But here is the part nobody is talking about. Reddick is doing this while barely leading any laps at all, and that is either the most impressive thing in NASCAR right now or a warning sign that everything is about to fall apart. Let us start with the number that put everyone on notice. 5 wins in the first 9 races of 2026. The last driver to do that was Dale Earnhardt in 1987. That is 39 years ago. Earnhardt was in the middle of one of the most feared stretches any driver has ever put together. And now Tyler Reddick, driving the number 45 car for 2311 Racing, just matched that pace. Think about what that means. Nearly 4 decades of NASCAR racing, hundreds of drivers, thousands of races, and nobody could touch that mark until right now. But here is where it gets interesting, because Kevin Harvick, a man who won 60 Cup Series races himself, got on his Happy Hour podcast and said 5 wins is not the story. The story is what comes next. Harvick made a specific prediction, a number. And when you hear it, you will understand why people in the garage are starting to pay very close attention to what is happening with this 2311 car. Harvick was straight about it. He said he did not think Reddick would get to 5 wins this fast. Nobody did. But then he said something that raised eyebrows across the sport. He said Reddick is going to break the Generation 7 record for wins in a season. That record is 6. Kyle Larson said it in 2024, and Reddick already has 5 with 27 races still left to go. But Harvick did not stop at 6. He said 8 or 9 wins before the season is done. 8 or 9. With 27 races to go, Reddick needs just 2 more wins to tie Larson, 3 to pass him. And Harvick is calling for 3 to 4 more on top of what he already has. Now, Harvick is not someone who says things just to fill airtime. He drove in this sport for 21 years. He knows what a dominant car looks like. He knows what a driver in a groove looks like. And right now, he is saying both of those things are happening with Reddick. Remember that number we talked about, the laps led, because we are about to get to it, and it changes everything about how you see these 5 wins. Here is where this story takes a turn. Tyler Reddick has 5 wins. He has led laps in only 5 races this season. His total laps led across the whole year is 199. 199 laps. Now compare that to Denny Hamlin. Hamlin has led 575 laps this season. He has 1 win, and he is sitting 105 points behind Reddick in the standings. Hamlin is leading 3 times as many laps and has 1/5 of the wins. What does that tell you? It tells you Reddick is winning races without controlling them. He is not grinding out leads and holding on. He is timing things perfectly, making moves at the right moment, and taking checkered flags that look like they came out of nowhere. Some people see that as a sign of an elite driver. Others see it as unsustainable. You cannot keep winning races when you are only leading 40 laps per race. Eventually, the math catches up. But here is the other side of that coin. If Reddick starts leading more laps, which a car this good should start doing as the team dials it in further, then the wins could come even easier, not harder. Now, let us compare what Reddick is doing to what Kyle Larson actually did in 2024. Because when you put the numbers side by side, the gap between them right now is almost hard to believe. Kyle Larson's 2024 season is the gold standard for the Generation 7 era. 6 wins, 18 top 10 finishes, 15 of those were top 5s, 12 stage wins. He led 1,700 laps across the whole season. Larson did not burst out of the gate either. Through the first 9 races of 2024, he had 1 win. He built his season slowly, got stronger as the year went on, and put together a monster stretch run. Reddick is doing the opposite. 5 wins in 9 races right now. His top 10 numbers are not where Larson's were. His stage wins are not close to Larson's pace, and his laps led, as we just covered, are way behind. So what you have is 2 completely different styles of dominance. Larson controlled races, Reddick is finishing them, and yet Reddick has 5 wins to Larson's 1 through the same 9-race stretch. If Reddick can even slow down to a pace of 1 win every 3 or 4 races for the rest of the season, he ends up with 9 or 10 wins total. That is what Harvick is seeing. That is why he made the call he made. We started this by saying Reddick did something nobody has done since 1987. But there is a bigger record sitting out there that almost nobody is bringing up yet. And it is the one that would truly put Reddick in a different conversation entirely. The Generation 7 record is 6 wins. Harvick thinks Reddick breaks that. Fine, that is 2 more races away. But what is above that? The modern-era record for wins in a single season is 13. Richard Petty set it in 1972. Jeff Gordon matched it in 1998. No one else has come close since. 13 wins in a season. Nobody is seriously suggesting Reddick gets there. But 8 or 9 wins, which is what Harvick is predicting, puts him in a conversation that almost no driver in the last 28 years has even been able to start. Gordon's 13-win season in 1998 is still treated like something from another world. And right now, there is a driver in the 2026 season who is through 9 races with 5 wins and Kevin Harvick on record saying the ceiling has not been found yet. At some point, the sport has to take that seriously. But here is the question that nobody has a clean answer to. Can Reddick keep this up through the chase? Because wins in the regular season are one thing. What happens when the pressure changes and the targets go on your back? With 17 races left in the regular season and 10 chase races after that, Reddick has 27 total chances to add to his win count. He is already locked into the playoffs. That was done weeks ago. So from here, every win either builds the record or does not. There is no survival mode yet, but the chase is different. Other teams reset their focus. Crew chiefs who spent the first half of the season learning trends now know exactly what your car likes and does not like. Setups get countered. Strategies get matched. Reddick winning without leading big chunks of laps means he is counting on execution and timing. In the chase, when everyone is executing at their highest level, those small windows get tighter. The 2311 team and crew chief on the number 45 car will need to answer that question when it matters most. So, let us bring it back to where we started. Kevin Harvick predicted Tyler Reddick could challenge Larson's Generation 7 records. Could. That was the word Harvick used at first. But listen to what he actually said on that podcast. He did not say could, he said will. He said Reddick is going to break the record and finish with 8 or 9 wins. That is not a prediction with a safety net. That is a statement. 5 wins in 9 races, a pace not seen since Dale Earnhardt in 1987, 199 total laps led. A competitor in Denny Hamlin who has led nearly 3 times as many laps and has 1 win to show for it. A Generation 7 record that is now just 2 wins away. And 27 races left on the schedule. The title of this video asked if Reddick could challenge Larson's records. Based on everything we just walked through, the better question is whether anyone can challenge Reddick's.